Shall we pull things back in? If you could just finish off your conversations. I always feel terrible at this point in interrupting such brilliant conversations. It's completely against my nature to stop you all from talking. So, but if we could just pull that back in and kind of come back together just for a kind of closing few words. And a huge thank you to everyone. I've been wandering around, and members of the council have been wandering around and just kind of listening in, and some great discussions. I've got kind of notes from every table that I've been part of. So a huge thank you for that. We really couldn't do this without you. And we will gather in all the notes that are going to be worked up by the table facilitators. So, make sure that they've captured your thoughts well. Make sure if there's something you think, actually, I want that to be on the properly recorded, then over the kind of next wee while, just into the start of lunch, please have a chat with your facilitator and make sure that what you feel is important is recorded is there. And we will have a meeting summary note that will be drawn up from this event, and so that will be shared out as well, so you'll all kind of see that through our digital platform. The other thing I just wanted to kind of say, and again, I'm picking up some of this from the conversations as I'm going around the table. If the conversation and presentations today, if you know what you heard from Tala and Emma, or from Sarah or from Jane, if it's made you realise that there are kind of parts of gender equality and intersectionality that you maybe don't kind of fully grasp yet, or it's made you go, I don't really think about that before, or we definitely need to know more about that, then connect with the many brilliant women's organisations in Scotland who have that kind of expertise and deep knowledge around these issues, and would be more than happy to kind of help and really kind of answer questions or help you work through things. So please do kind of follow that up. I want to thank our visual illustrator, Linda, again. She's still busy capturing anything. I told you it would be beautiful. Didn't I tell you? Look at that. And so she's capturing all of that. And what we tend to do is we then capture sections and the whole thing and then share that on the digital platform. So again, you'll be able to kind of see that. I mean, always works of kind of great beauty and insight all on their own as well. The next meeting of the Circle then, so this session will be on the 26th of June in Glasgow, so a date for your diaries, and I do hope that you can join us there too. Dundee is absolutely lovely, but Glasgow's okay too. I'm married to a Glaswegian, I'm allowed to say that. And at that meeting, we will be delving deeper into this topic, asking more specific questions about what you think needs to change. So again, the conversation doesn't have to stop here. Do your own thinking, your own research with colleagues, do some reflection with colleagues, and have some ideas and conclusions to bring to that meeting. And then in September, that will be our final meeting of this year, where we will start to share some of the emerging thinking of the Council based on what we've heard. So we'll be doing that kind of listening process and then going through a process ourselves as a council to start kind of playing that back and say, this is what we've heard, this is what people have been telling us is important, have we missed anything, and so on. So we will do that in September and gather all of that insight. And then we as a council go into a collective huddle, as they say, and write our second report and recommendations for delivery to the First Minister by the end of the year. So please do share our information and our work on the digital platform with your colleagues and friends in your own communities and networks. Please do take forward your own wee circles. They're growing all over, more popping up all over Scotland. And there's a fantastic support package, a workbook that Deborah and the team have put together to help you run your own wee circle. And a wee circle could be just getting together for some lunch for some people and having a bit of a chat about the key topic, or you might want to make it a bit bigger. It's entirely up to you, but it's just a case of starting lots and lots of kind of conversations. So please do think about setting one of those up. And there is information online about how to do that also. So keep the conversation going on online as well. I'm trying to figure out whether we've trended yet. Anybody tell me? Have we hit that magical trend at the back yet? Nearly. So keep that going with the hashtags Generation Equal and NACWG. And if you are discussing any of these issues or any of the kind of elements that this has brought up in this discussion online, in the immortal words of Bill and Ted, please be excellent to each other. I hope that you can stay and join us for some lunch. If you need to grab some lunch and run, we completely understand. This is my kind of first outing as chair of this year, and I've clearly failed miserably in terms of keeping you to time. So I'm very sorry about that, but am I allowed to blame ScotRail? Maybe a little bit. Please do get some fuel and some sustenance, and thank you again for coming along, and we hope to see you again sometime. Thank you.